Dean worked with one of Laura's pals and would see her out and about, so they knew who each other was. Well, I say that, Dean knew who Laura was, but she told me she still hadn't quite registered his existence at that point. As we've heard, Dean worked in the Sweet Chestnut at that point, and one day Laura and her gran came in for a bite to eat and sat in the area that he was covering. But when he noticed that Laura only had eaten just a tiny little bit of her lunch, Dean did his best to avoid clearing the table for as long as he possibly could, just in case they were going to complain about something. But it all just built up and gave him an excuse to text her later that day. But there was definitely a wee spark, and they started messaging and chatting back and forward for a while. And when it was clear that neither of them was a serial killer, or as clear as you can ever be, things progressed onto a few dates. Laura and Dean had a great time together. Everything was just really relaxed, comfortable and unforced, and they were getting on like a house on fire. Neither was interested in messing around or playing games, and they could tell quite quickly that what they had was more than just serious, that it was properly serious. Over the years, they talked quite openly about what they wanted for the future and about one day getting married. In fact, Dean told me that Laura had been making some delicate suggestion for quite a while. They'd even been and looked at engagement rings together. But early in 2022, Dean decided that enough was enough. He was going to grasp the nettle, grab the bull by the horns, whatever your preferred analogy of the day is, but he was going to go for it and propose. And they had a holiday booked to Turkey in the May with Angela and Steve, which presented the big fella with the perfect proposal opportunity. A few weeks before the trip, Dean went to see Steve, and after 3 hours of waiting for the right time, he eventually told him about his intentions and his master plan. Once they were settled in on holiday, Dean chose a nice, peaceful, quiet bar area at the hotel. So out they went. But Laura didn't want to go to any kind of quiet bar. She was up for it. She was up for a party and wanted to go and meet Steve and Angela for a right tear-up. Somehow, he was quite persuasive, and Dean managed to work his magic and talk Laura into a quick diversion to his chosen location. It was a beautiful, beautiful night in the perfect quiet spot. And so right there, Dean got down on one knee and asked Laura to marry him. Now, even though she knew it was going to be on the cards at some point, Laura was still pretty much blown away and quite possibly in a little bit of shock to start with. Of course, she quickly realised what was going on and replied with a definite and emphatic yes. And we had an engagement on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
If we hold on tight, we'll keep going till we reach new heights. sign we're on the way. Way to the rhythm of the moment that we're making. The silver lining we'll find is worth the waiting. I think we're on to something good. If we hold on tight, we'll keep going.